Hello. This couple was referred to me through another project I was working on in Boca Raton. When I met them, they had already hired a contractor, hired an architect, obtained drawings, and received permits. Some of the exterior work had been completed, such as windows and stucco. On paper, the project looked like it was ready to move forward. In reality, it was not. The contractor and the architect were not responding properly, and the couple were forced to figure out too much on their own. So instead of having a professionally coordinated renovation, they were chasing answers and trying to manage decisions on their own. This is how renovations can quickly become frustrating and expensive. At the time we met, the project included a full interior renovation plus adding a bedroom and a bathroom to the home. When I reviewed the interior drawings, I saw issues that needed to be corrected. The layout could be improved, and many structural details needed to be corrected so the work could pass the required inspections. This is an important lesson for homeowners. Approved plans are not always the same as accurate buildable plans. A plan can make it through permitting and still create problems during construction. After I reviewed the drawings and explained the issues clearly, Jim and Lironne understood the concerns and agreed that the plans needed to be corrected before renovation could move ahead. Because the original architect was not responding, I explained how they could approach the situation professionally and legally so the issue could be resolved without unnecessary conflict. At the same time, I prepared an estimate based on the existing drawings and the corrections I knew would likely be needed. This gave them a realistic cost direction while we worked through correcting the plans. Then I brought in an architect I had a strong working relationship with. He made improvements to the floor plan and corrected structural details the building inspector would require. After that, Jim and Lironne asked if they could live in part of the home during renovation. I told them this was not a good idea. With a renovation of this size, the air conditioning, water, plumbing, and electrical service could be interrupted for days, not weeks at a time. Then you have dust, noise, you have trades working and daily deliveries, etc. This makes for difficult living conditions, and it slows the project down. They took my advice and found another place to live for several months. That decision helped the project move more efficiently and avoided a lot of unnecessary stress. Once the plans were corrected and the project was able to move forward, Jim and Lironne were excellent to work with. They responded quickly and made decisions in a timely manner on allowance and finish items. And they understood that the delays in their selections would create delays in the job. We completed the renovation in time for them to move back home as they planned. They were very pleased with the process and the end result, and the project shows why homeowners should not assume that drawings, permits, or even some contractors mean that the renovation is truly ready to move forward with or to build. They hired professionals, obtained plans, and they even received permits. But this project still needed an experienced construction review, corrected drawings, and a contractor to actually manage the project. The lesson is simple. Before committing serious money to construction or drawings, homeowners need to know whether their plan is buildable and realistic and is ready for real-world demands of renovation. Jim did a video testimonial for us when we finished the project, and we also have a video of the finished and the in-progress work going on.